Hello and welcome to my channel. So this is my first video on a very new channel. I'm quite new to this YouTube channel. I'm having a channel and uploading a video. So yeah, this is my first video on my channel, and this is, as you can see, cities skylines. So So the city that you see over here, this vibrant city, just to tell you, is completely on vanilla. DLC is everything vanilla. I've not really used the mods. So the mods that I've used while developing the city, this beautiful city, is the only two mods. One just to have the first person camera, and then the ultimate eye candy to be able to have a day-night cycle as my own liking. So other than these two mods, I've not really used any of the mods while constructing this city. Of course, I've used a bit of few of the assets, which we'll see when we'll explore the city. But yeah, so this is how it is. This is how it looks, one of the areas of the city. And maybe you might have understood it by now. The area is an airport area. This is the airport, and as I said, the city is built on the 9 tiles, the default 9 tiles that we get in the vanilla game. And I've not really used the mods for 81 tiles or 25 tiles to really expand the city, because this was my first city and I had my own reservations while constructing it, so I really did want to have any kind of conflicts, or just wanted to have a taste of the game in its original form. So this is an airport area of the city we are talking about, and the name of the city is Hogwarts. So why Hogwarts? Because of the I love I'm a big fan of HP, and so all the areas you can see the skylines behind all the areas I see in the city I'll name after the Hogwarts characters, and it's all within the theme of HP. So yes, so this is Hogwarts Airport, and it's nighttime. So you see all the lights shimmering. It looks so beautiful. The cars, people walking. It looks so amazing. In the night, in the evening. And just to tell you, it looks equally beautiful even during the day hours. So, I'm not an expert when it comes to building a city. This was my first city, so of course I have, it's not a perfect city. It has its own flaws and it has its own misalignments. Maybe on the roads, the terrain, it's maybe even uneven. But I tried to, when it came to this particular area, the airport area, I tried to, build something that looks just beautiful. The area should just, stand out, and, when anyone comes inside the city, looks, where they have landed, they should be just amazed to see how beautiful it looks, and you can see it. It looks amazing. Yeah, this is Hogwarts. This is the airport over here. This is the airport, and you can see just in front of the airport you have a metro station. The metros coming in, coming out, all the stations, all the transport, it's all coming from the vanilla world itself. So you'll find everything looks kind of default kinds of the simple designs of the stations. And this is a monorail station, and so yeah, this is how it looks. It looks so amazing in the night. this is a hotel and you get to it, it looks wonderful, it looks classy, royal. So I'll just give you an idea on how this area works, how it looks, how it works, how this functions. And if you see, you won't find any traffic congestion in the area. While there are a lot of people, a lot of vehicles, but still the traffic is uh, quite low. You won't find any vehicle congestion. And well, the city population should be something around 100k. When I last saw it was 100k, so I'm quite sure it's 100k, or maybe it might have dropped due to some death wave or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it should be something like that. Even then, you don't see such kind of, you know, traffic issues over here, at least not over here in these areas. So I'll just give you, how it's developed, how it works, and maybe you guys can give me suggestions on how it can improve. And maybe, I'll try to patch a few things over here and there, or maybe I'll just, when I build a new city, it would be really helpful to use those suggestions. So if you see, we have two parallel roads over here, and just to tell, all the roads in this area are unidirectional, it's all one ways. So I have made sure that all the roads that we have in this area are one ways, are unidirectional. So there is not an issue of having a conflict between people coming in and out on the same road, because that is what creates traffic. And over here, we have to really, not care much about economics and care more about how the area functions. It should just function seamlessly because it's an important area of the town. You're talking about the airport. So there are two parallel roads. If you can see, one is used to as an exit. It's an exit to this area. Everyone who has to go out, get out of this area, has to take this, and people who are coming in has to use this. Now this road is connected to the internal road network of the town that we have behind. I'll give you a look again, maybe in the future videos, but yeah, this road is connected to the internal town, and this is also connected to the internal town. So people who are going out of the airport has to take this. People who need to get into the airport has to take this road. Now there are similar two roundabouts next to each other, all one ways. All the roads in this roundabout have one ways. So people who are coming in have to take this, as I said, and then they get to this roundabout, they go this way, and from here they have to get here, and then this, patch of road, and then this patch. So you come here, you take this, you go here, like you can see a few of the vehicles are doing. You take this, and then you take this, and then you take this road, and that's how you reach. You have to just move, take this, just go straight, and here it is. So also you might be figuring out what exactly is going on, this place, these roads. These are basically, if you see, if you count, these are 5 roads, and these are kind of look layered. They are one after the other, kind of equidistant to each other, and all these are one ways. All these are one ways, and if you get in from this side, as you have to get in from this side of road, all these roads have to be get in from this way to get to the end of this to take a turn and maybe move, take an exit. So all these are one-way roads, and they support, different transport systems. So we have, like in the end, we do have this terminal, airport, and the next one has a metro station. So if you see this road, the next parallel lane has a metro station. Then there's a monorail, station as well. Uh, and then there's a hotel as well. There's a hotel that you can see in the this lane. And the last one is, if and you have to really get to and take the roundabouts, and get to respective, roads. So, or just you can see this is well connected to, a highway. So either people can choose highway to get in or get out of the airport and get to different parts of the same city or external cities. So yeah, so it looks amazing. It has connectivity to, internal roads as well as highways. Now, just to show you, a few things. When you come out of an airport, you have taxi stands over here, so people can, tourists can choose to take a taxi and can simply get to their destination. So nice and easy. You come out of the airport and you have, you know, a lot of taxi stands. And also, not that, you also get to, you can also have a quick coffee break or just have a quick bite or a McD. So this looks wonderful, having a Mac cafe nearby, very nearby to the airport, so people can just choose to have coffee and then get, take their flight. Or if they've just come out, they can just, grab coffee and then, can get to wherever, they want to. So yeah, also if you see, there are a lot of, uh, pathways. There are a lot of pathways, a lot of walkways, for people to walk. I'll just show you, maybe, all of this in a daylight. It would, it would look, it'll be easier to understand that way. So let me use eye candy to just, get into a DRs. So yeah, this is one of the mods, as I said, which I'm using, Ultimate Eye Candy, which I guess most of you are aware of, which is used to really, play around with the day and night cycle. And so yeah, so now it's around 2:54 p.m. of the day, and yeah, you can see how it looks. What do you think? It looks the same, or the night hours were more beautiful? I guess in the evening and the night hours it looks just amazing because a lot of lights, all the places are lit up, and it looks just amazing. But yeah, coming to what we were talking about, the pathways. So if you see these, there are pathways all over the roads. All the roads have the pathways and walkways for people to walk around and maybe get to a metro station or grab a get to a restaurant or a hotel or whatsoever. But they can just choose to walk, and that. And if you see, this gives a good element, a good color element. So all these are vanilla assets. There are no external assets which I've used for, constructing this area. Oh, of course, not even the city. I've not really used any, mods. So, this gives a good color, element to the city. And I love, everywhere you see a pathway, all, joined to the roads. All the roads have walkways, pathways for people to just walk and maybe reach to a place within this area itself. And if you see, you'll find a lot of trees, a lot of greenery, and it looks so cool. It actually looks so cool and peaceful. You see, this is what adds the beauty to this area. Believe me, guys, when I say it, it's not only the kind of roads network you build, or if you have a very, very good transport system around, and everything looks so, high tech, but it's the trees, it's the greenery, it's the perfect balance of greenery that you have in those areas. It's what really, stands out and makes something look so stunning. So these trees, you find, and if you see, you'll find in different shapes and sizes. It's not just one kind of it. So while I was constructing, I made sure that there should be lots and lots of trees, and they should be placed correctly, and they need to have be of different shapes and sizes, and gives that green element, so it just makes this area look so like like a green zone, an eco zone. And that's amazing. This looks so amazing. If you see, this looks so amazing. So all these trees, and that's a solar you know power plant, so we have the solar power plant to solve any kind of power electricity issues of this area. So we have loft my buildings over here, so this was needed. So yeah, if you see, this looks good. And the loft trees, and I'll just show you. I'm so sorry, it's just I'm unable to show you this. Yeah, I can now. So there are loft trees, and I feel this somehow even suppresses the amount of pollution that usually an airport or in airport area has. A lot of noise pollution. It suppresses all of that and gives a nice look to entire place. And you'll find, as I said, there's a metro station, and that's a metro which just left. So this metro is connected to major parts of the city, and also a transport hub that we have within the city. Yeah, even though the city is across a small landscape of 9 tiles that that's provided in vanilla, we have transport hub, and these lines, even metro and monorail, are connected to that transport hub, so that everyone who comes in can easily make their way to entire city, because you are connected to the transport hub. You can take any metro or any other form of transport from there and get to different places of the city, and maybe find more attractions, have some parties. So yeah, so that's all of it's connected to transport hub and even major locations of the city. So you'll find a metro station, a monorail. You'll also, now if you see this lovely place, this is a hotel, and it's this is one of the assets which I downloaded from Steam Workshop. Maybe I'll if I find out the link, I'll mention it in the description. It looks Korean or something Japanese, I'm not sure, but maybe Chinese. But yes, this looks stunning in the night. You might have seen it when during the night hours. It looks stunning. It just gives such a good look to this place, and it looks so classy and royal. It's big, it's huge, and I love people who can get in, accommodate. Yeah, people are getting in. You see, that's a lovely place to stay in. And so yeah, that's a hotel. And if you see on the same lane, it's you'll also find a few places to eat. You have this is drive-in restaurant. This is also serves Korean, or maybe something Chinese, because this also has the same, and this is Oriental. It gives Oriental food, and people are getting in. You know, and then there's one district office building, so some couple of official buildings we have in this area. And then on the same lane we have few more cafes. You see, you have this is ramen, a restaurant that serves ramen noodles. See, so I think we should call it Korean Lane, or something like that. Maybe mini China, mini Korea, maybe something like that, because all the restaurants, cafes, hotels are of that nature. That's again Draven restaurant that serves some Chinese, some noodles, and and then you find again an official building. That's a city office building. That's part of the main game itself. And so yeah, it looks so amazing. There's so many cafes over here on this lane. Tourists can come in, have some good food, stay in a good hotel, a cozy place, and then have such a good transport system to take them to different parts of the city and different attractions which are there in the city, you know. And the two buildings that you see over here, these these are, basically vertical farms, I guess you guys might be knowing of. So there are, as you can see, some vertical gardening happening over here, a substitute, to kind of agriculture that happens in some urban cities, as they say. So that looks amazing, two vertical gardens, two vertical farms just nearby an airport, and you give people an idea, who are new to the city, that the city believes in some in the green world, in a eco world, something like that. And so all these, if you see over here, the areas around this hotel, the small areas there, and have these Christmassy trees. This is what I thought of. I have all these, putting it one after the another. It looks just amazing now. It gives a very historic look. Don't you think? These trees side, beside this hotel, all together giving a historic and royal, kind of look, and all these kind of trees, behind this, hotel, just giving a look that people need to really stay here. So this, and so yeah, we have a metro station, a monorail, taxi stands. We also have a a biofuel bus depot, but um, uh, somehow this is not in use. I'm not really using as of now those buses, but we have some plan in future. Let's see what happens. And all these taxi stands, and so yeah, people get in from here, from the roundabouts, everything in one way, and then they can choose to take roads to inside the city itself from here, or they can take the highways. You'll also find some beautiful attraction over here between the two roundabouts, and that's Statue of Wealth. There's a Statue of Wealth, and there are a lot of visitors. You see, a lot of visitors who come in to see, and this I thought of having it over here so that it just shows how wealthy, how prosperous your city is. And it's good to really advertise a place like area like this, wherein people come from places outside. So yeah, it's a statue of wealth, and we have two roundabouts, beautiful roundabouts. You see this, looks so amazing. And you see over here again, it looks so good. You see the backdrop, you have this classy, royal, huge, massive hotel and a statue of wealth. And the same is over here with the vertical farms in the background. Over here that you see in the background is the transport tower. You might have recognized it. I thought of placing it over here, and in the night it's just it glows like anything. It's beautiful. And we'll again get back to the night view of this place, and I'll of course like to show you around the city, different districts that we have in this city. And let me tell you, I have specially designed an area which is just meant for parties. It's for nightlife, for the night, town. And that's a special area, the backdrop, and I'll show you in one of the videos in future. And that area also looks stunning in the night, and of course, during the day, a lot of visitors in that area. So yep, so this is how it is. There are this just the road network of one laners, too many one lanes, a lot of pathways and walkways for people to walk, a lot of greenery, a lot of greenery for to have, for it to look just beautiful, for it to look just green, and all kinds of transport, all forms of transport. You have a metro station, taxi stands, you have monorail, and you have a place to stay, you have cafes, you have a McD, which was, yeah, you saw it in the first lane. It's over here, yeah, this beautiful place. You have a McD, and you have a dedicated solar plant that it takes care of all the power issues. So you have a good way to get in, get out. No traffic issues. You have to just use one lane and follow the direction of the lanes, and choose to exit into the city directly or choose highways. It's all there, and that makes it just amazing. Yeah, this small thing, this watchtower, yeah, to know if there's any issues with the fire, or give fire alarms or something like that. It really helps. It's amazing. So yeah, this I'll just show you again in the night how it looks, you know just give you an idea. So we'll get to maybe, looks good. Yeah, let's get to this 10:30, I guess. Yeah, yeah, let's get to 10:30. This, you see, Transportal looks the best. It's got all the glow, all the lights from bottom to the top. So you see this? And all these lights, because here are the lights from the roads and lights from the pathways and walkways, lights, and you see this lovely hotel. This is so amazing. See this? You see this view. This is a hotel. You have transport in the background. You can see an airport. You can see a metro station. You can see monorail station. You can see metro going out. So you can see how green as well as how technological. How it incorporates the best of both. You have all the transport, the high-tech systems you have, but still it's all green. It looks like landscape. You see this how it looks. See this, two vertical farms and this hotel, and the in between that, and this is metro station, a monorail, and this you see airport. It looks amazing, and background you can see entire city and the metro coming in. It's peaceful, you say what's peace, this is peace. You can just be here, stand here, maybe sit here in one of the cafes, have some noodles, and just enjoy the calmness, the beauty of things around of the city, because everything is just amazing here. And you see, it's so good. And these were the roundabouts that we were looking. You see how it looks. These are the two roundabouts, and those connected to the roads and the highways. So yeah, that's what it is. So this is Hogwarts, and this is the airport which I designed in my city with all the vanilla options of the game, and I have not really used the mods other than what I said, first person camera and ultimate eye candy. Other than that, I've not used any of the mods to design any of these things. I have used a few assets, a few buildings, as I said, this hotel, these cafes, the McD, the McCafe that we have over here. Other than that, everything is from the default game. And you see this, it's just amazing to look at. It's just amazing to look at this view. So yeah, thank you for watching my video and thank you for giving a time to watch this area. And if you like it, just please, give few comments. This is something which is more important to me to give, to know how you found it, if you really liked these landscapes and, if you think, it can be improved. So maybe I'll try to do it in, to do few patches in the same area or maybe in the next city I build. And of course, I will do that soon enough. So do give your comments if you liked, what you saw, and if you like this, whatever way I have chosen to build this area of all the vanilla, options that we have in city skylines, and if you liked it, so just drop a comment. If you like, you can also like the video. You can also try to subscribe my channel, and I'm quite, I can promise that, in the coming days you'll find more videos from the same city, Hogwarts, and also we'll start with a new city from scratch and try to build something. I'm not saying I'm going to build something perfect, but there'll be a lot of flaws, a lot of issues in the city. We'll try to make it real, look real, and we'll explore mods as well. Let's see. But yeah, so do like, comment, subscribe if you feel like. But most important is to just, if you can just, thank you for giving your time to even take a look and watch my city or the airport. And we'll, next videos I'll show you a few other areas of the city. As I talked about, there's one party town, it's dedicated to nightlife, a lot of places to have fun, music. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching this. Have a great day or night whatsoever ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.